Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to talk about recursion of methods in Java. Recursion means when one method recursively calls itself from within the method, then this is called the recursion of method. Like an example, if we have one method called m and within the body of the method is calling itself. So there is recursive loop going on where the method calling itself over and over again. So we need some base condition which will prevent the program from going into infinite loop. So in this example program we are going to use the recursion of method to find the factorial of a given number. In case you don't know what factorial of a given number is the multiplication of all the numbers before it and which are greater than 0. Like an example, the factorial of 4 is the multiplication of 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and which is 24. So the factorial of 4 is 24. So now we are going to create the method, and the return type is integer because this method will return one integer value. And then the name of the method, I'm going to call it fact, and it will take one integer number as parameter. And then inside the method I'm going to write the base condition which will terminate the program. So the base condition is if the number is equal to 0, then we are going to return 1, else we are going to return previous number times, and we are going to recursively call the method and we are going to pass in -1. So every time the number will be reduced by 1. Now inside the main method I'm going to create the object of the test class. So I'm going to write test1 equal new test. Now I'm going to use the object and call the factorial method. So I'm going to write t1.fact and I'm going to pass the number 4, and I'm going to directly print the method. So I'm going to use system.out.println and I'm going to paste it there. So I'm directly printing the output onto the console. So I'm going to save the program. Now I'm going to compile and run the program. So you can see the output is 24. So first of all we have the method called fact, which is taking one parameter, and this method calling itself recursively and returning the factorial of that given number. So when we are passing the number 4, the value of n initially will be 4, and then the base condition is if n is equal 0. So clearly the value of n is not equal 0, so it will go to the else part and it is going to return 4 times, and then the method will call itself by reducing 1 from the parameter. So the new value of n will be 3, and then it is again going to check the base condition and it will again go to the else part and it is going to return 4 times 3 times, and it is again going to reiterate, and the new value of n will be 2, and again it is going to check for the base condition which is false, so it will go to the else part, and this time it will return 4 times 3 times 2 times, and the new value of n will be 1. So in the next iteration we are gonna have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and in the next iteration the value of n will be 0. So you can see the base condition is true now, so the program will return 1 and terminate. So output of the whole program is the multiplication of 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and which is 24. So this is how we are getting the output 24. So this is how we can recursively call one method itself over and over again and find the factorial of a given number. So hope you understand the concept. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.